Hey everyone, welcome back. Reformed by Claire here. I'm going to take you through a really nice, energized jump board session today. We're going to be working on some balance, some core stability, and a little bit of jump, so don't shy away. We are going to be moving quite quickly throughout this routine, okay? So we can fit everything in a shorter period of time. All you're going to need is a jump board, a ball, and your reformer, and you're good to go. Spring-wise, to start with, let's place on a light and an extra light spring. So a blue and a yellow. If you don't have an extra light spring, instead just go for a medium. So something with a little bit more tension on it, but light enough so that we can get into the core. So light and extra light, or if you don't have the extra light, just go for a medium spring. All right, to start with, I'm just gonna place the ball down to the side. We're gonna warm up the body here. Have your feet about hip width apart, down off the side of your reformer. Sit up nice and tall, maybe one hand to the heart, one hand to the low belly. As you breathe in through the nose, draw that breath down towards your belly and feel your rib cage expand. And as you breathe out, we let that rib cage soften down, dropping towards your hip bones. When you breathe in, I want you to think about bringing energy into your body. And when you breathe out, I just want you to think about letting go, relief. One more breath like this. Maybe hold at the top for a moment. And then letting go of that breath and returning to a natural breathing pattern. If your eyes are closed, open them up now. Your hands are going to come down and reach out in front of you, hinging forward at the hips here. Heels drive into the floor. I want you to lift your bottom up off your carriage, stand up, squeeze. We're going to sit down for a squat, stand and squeeze. Now my head might be getting cut off the top here, but that's okay. You don't need to be able to see my face to see what I'm doing. I just want you to work through these squats. Weight in the heels, knees pressing out ever so slightly here, driving the hips forward, squeezing through the triceps. So we're active through the whole body, upper, lower, core, everything on. We're gonna add pulses down, 2, 3, stand, squeeze. Pulse it down, 2, 3, stand, squeeze. Good, down, 2, 3, stand, squeeze. Last one, hold it down for those pulses. Can you reach your arms back up overhead? Eye gaze is long and forward. Rib cage tucked in, weight through the heels, hold your pulse. Right arm sweeps down and back, eye gaze to follow. Little rotation through the upper spine. Lift the arm back up overhead. Other arm ribs down and back and up. We keep rotating side to side, eye gaze follows. Keep your hips nice and square. We'll do one more in each direction. Don't lift back up. I want you to stay low in that squat. Last one, reach. Lift, hold the arms up, pulses up and down. Drive through the heels, squeeze through the glutes. Knees slightly pressed out over the second and third toe. Rib cage is tucked down towards your hips. Eye gaze long and low. Arms up, active. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand up and then bring yourself all the way down onto your carriage. We're going to grab the ball, sweep your feet around and lower yourself down onto your back. From here, we're going to rest your heels on top of your jump board so that your legs are nice and relaxed. Holding the ball against the thighs, we're going to take a breath in. As you breathe out, can you extend your left leg to the ceiling and roll your ball all the way up? And then inhale, come down, keep the leg extended. Exhale, roll up that left leg. Inhale to come down. Exhale, curl up, reach, hold it, grab the ball, one pulse up, leg lowers and lifts, and then rolling it all the way back down. If you've started with a different leg, do not worry. We are going to do both legs before we move on, okay? So whichever leg you've got up, we're holding that leg up. Roll the ball down, roll it all the way up, scoop the belly, lift, reach, one pulse up, holding the ball, lower and lift the leg for 3. One pulse, lower lift for 2. We're going to stay up for the combination on the last one. So roll that ball up, point through the toes, active through the leg, hold the ball, one pulse, lower lift. One pulse, lower lift. One pulse, lower lift. Keep going for 10 more seconds. Chest is up. If you need to support your head, you can take one hand behind your neck. just to give you that little bit of support through the neck. Otherwise, keep reaching for 3, 2, and 1. Hold it here. Lengthen that left leg long and scissors for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Rest both heels on top of the jump board. Extend your opposite leg up towards the ceiling now as you roll the ball up, curling up, and then come all the way down. Exhale, roll that ball up, reach, 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 tuck your chin, lift the chest, and come down. Beautiful. Energy through that leg. So not just relax up towards the ceiling. We're squeezing through the thigh. The kneecap lifts a little. The toe is pointed. This time, curl up, hold the ball. 1 pulse up. Lower the leg and lift it. Lower all the way down. Inhale. Exhale, curl it up. Hold the ball. 1 pulse. Lower, lift. And bring it back down. Beautiful. 2 more like this, and we're holding up for that combination. Can you get that chest a little bit higher? Keep that chin tucked in. We want to be using those abdominals to keep our chest lifted rather than the front neck. Lift, lower. Last one. Bring it down. Last little bit of relief. Inhale, exhale. Roll the ball up, reach, hold it. Pulse, leg lower and lift. Pulse up, leg lower and lift. If you need to, support your head by taking one hand behind your neck, but keep your chest lifted for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, ready for those scissors, in 1. Hold that ball, lengthen your opposite leg and swap, swap. Can you pass the ball behind your legs? Chest is lifted, eye gaze is low. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way down. Whew. All right, take the ball and place it onto your jump board. Both feet are flat on your ball. Shoulders against your shoulder blocks. Hands relaxed down beside you. Little tuck through your chin. We're going to press away and pull in. So because we're working with a lighter spring, you'll feel your deep core muscles wrapping, hip bones drawing in, belly button pulling down to the spine. The focus here is on hip stability, pelvic stability, spine stability, everything staying really nice and tight through the core. We're going to float our fingertips to our temples, and as you press out, hold out for 1 chest lift up and down. Keep the low back nice and stable for that chest lift. So we don't want to be tucking the tail, squeezing the bottom. We just want to work on the upper body, that chest, lifting up using the abdominals. Beautiful. Inhale, come in. Exhale, press and curl. 1 more like this, and we're going to hold the chest lift. Curl up, hold it. Bending in, press away. Pull it in, press it out. Hip bones pull in, belly to spine. Chest is up, lift an inch higher. Don't pull on the back of your neck. Let your head sit heavy in your hand. Instead, use those abdominals to keep your head up. We've got 3 like this. 2. Last one here. Press out, hold it for a moment. Bring the carriage in. I want you to grab that ball, place it down. Straight into jumps. Start to jump away from that jump board, okay? So you want to keep pulling down through the belly so we're not losing that core activation as you jump away from your jump board. The bigger your jumps, the stronger it's going to feel. Maybe hands behind the head. Curl the body up and hold the chest lift as you jump. Squeeze through the legs, the thighs, point the toes as you jump. Pull in and out, softly catching. 10 seconds. Pull your belly in. Breathe out as you jump. Beautiful. 6, 5, 4, 3. We're holding halfway in. 2 and 1. Bring it halfway in. We're on the balls of our feet. Little pulses. You're going to need to be slow control with those pulses so you have control of the carriage. Keep your chest up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold the pulse through the legs. Pulses up through the chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the head. Bring it all the way down. Ball comes straight back up. We're going to place the ball underneath the right foot now. Left leg to tabletop. Now, the more you have that foot centered on the jump board, the easier it's going to be to keep pelvic stability. The more you have it underneath your foot, your foot underneath your hip, the more control you're going to need through the hips by activating our deep core. So let's start to press away, single leg, and inhale, come in. Exhale, press out. Inhale, pull it in. So keep your rib cage drawn down, ribs to hips, belly button to spine. Hands relaxed here for our first few. Start to bicycle that left leg over the jump board as you come in, and then back into tabletop as you press away. Beautiful. All right. We're going to add on some obliques here, okay? So as you press out, draw the leg up. Take your hands behind your head, curl up and across, lengthen the leg, bring the head down. Press out, curl up and across to the left, lengthen it, bring it in. Beautiful. All right, so you're opening your chest all the way to that left side. Eye gaze looks towards your left elbow. Hips stay square. Try stay stable through your right foot. It's getting wobbly here for me. Keep those hip bones pulling in. Nice support. Next time you curl up, hold it out. Can you reach your arm, pulse the chest twice? Can you lengthen your left leg over the jump board, bring it in? Hand behind the head, lower down, come in. So it's a combination. You need to think about it. Press out and curl up. Reach, pulse, pulse, leg, lengthen, bend, hand in, lower and come down. Curl up and across, hold it. Lengthen the arm, pulse the chest up twice. Lengthen the leg out and in, and bring it home. 2 more like this. Pulse, pulse, lengthen, pull. Last one. That's it. Chest up, up, lengthen, pull it in. Can you hold it up? Just that combo. Lift, lift, lengthen, and pull. Lift, lift, support your head using your left hand. Eye gaze is past that thigh. Chest is pulling up, keeping the hips square. 3, 2, 1. Bring it all the way home. Grab your ball straight out from underneath that right foot, straight in behind your left knee. Left leg to tabletop holding the ball. Start to jump through that right leg. Every time you jump away, draw your belly in, finding that stability through your core, wrapping around your pelvis, your low back. Neutral spine always. Can we take the hands behind the head? Add your oblique twist up and down. Maybe you keep your chest lift. So we're just rotating to the knee and then square it out as your foot comes back down onto that jump board. Open the chest, pull your your elbow across towards your knee. 4, 3, belly into spine. 2, 1. Hold it halfway in, hold it. Little pulses. We're going to hold that oblique curl. So you're looking past that left knee. Your elbows drawing up towards your knee. Little pulses in and out through the right leg. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hold it. Reach your arm, pulse your chest up for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Come all the way down. All right. From here, ball into the right hand, strap into, hand into the strap, left hand into the left strap. Ball is going to come up against your right thigh and both legs are going to lift up to tabletop. Switch on that deep core, start to sweep a single arm down and lift. Exhale, sweep it down. Inhale to lift. Keeping that hand gently pressed against your thigh. I want you to add a chest lift if it's there for you and a single leg extension. Draw it in, lower down. Ooh, I'm sliding on my reformer because my back is sweaty. You need to keep your deep core muscles on, so pulling hip bones towards each other, belly to spine, to keep your pelvis nice and stable. Beautiful. Can we add on 2 pulses into the ball? So we're going to curl up, lengthen the leg, hold it, pulse into the ball. Bring it all the way home. Curl up, lengthen everything. Now, when you press into the ball, instead of resisting with your thigh, I want you to think about pulling down through the belly. So you're resisting using your deep core muscles. 2 more. Last one. We're holding up on this next one. Pulse into the ball twice. Lift and lower the left leg. Pulse it in.
lift and lower. Chest stays high if you can. 4, 3, 2, ouch, and 1. Just those pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come down. All right, roll over to the left side and come straight up on to your left forearm. The ball is coming underneath your ribs. We're not sitting down on the ball, we're lifting up off it. And this long loop is going to come over the top of your right foot. Tuck your bottom all the way back and bring those knees all the way forward into that nice squared off position here. We're lifting up away from the ball and our top leg is lifting up to hip height. We're going to drive the heel towards our jump board and then bend it back in. We're creating a 90-degree angle here as the knee comes in. So knee in front of the hips and shins tracing down the side of your machine. Now, if you feel necky at all, you can always take that ball onto your headrest and lay all the way down. Or you can take your eye gaze down to your headrest just to take some tension off the neck, okay? Otherwise, our neck is long looking forward. I know I'm not looking at you guys right now. I hope you're working hard. Squeeze into the bottom as you sweep your heel in line with your bum. We're gonna add on 2 pulses in every time you bend. Drive the leg, squeeze. Aim for the top half of your jump board so that leg is staying nice and high. Lift up out of your shoulder, lift up out of that waist. Beautiful. We're going for 3 like this. For 2. And last one, pulse it in for 4, 3, do not drop down, 2, and 1, hold it. I want you to kick the leg straight forward in front of you. Then bend your leg back into tabletop using your hamstring. Kick forward, pull it in. So we're just lengthening out and pulling it back in. Your glutes, your hamstrings working here. 4 to go. Lift up out of the shoulder, lift up away from the ball. 3, 2, last one, lengthen forward, hold it forward into bicycles. So straight leg sweeps towards the jump board, bend back into tabletop. Kick forward, straight leg sweeps towards the jump boards, bend it in, kick forward. Lift the waist, pull up out of the shoulder. Draw that knee in, kick and sweep for 4. Squeeze your bottom, keep that leg up for me. For 3, I know it's burning, I'm feeling it with you. For 2, squeeze your booty. Last one, take your full bicycle. Bend it in, kick it forward. Point the toes down, lift the heel and pulse it up. Press back into that strap a little more. Lift your legs. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And bend it in. Whew. Give your bum a tap. Take your strap off. Place it on the hook and bring yourself up into a 4-point kneel. We're going to have the ball underneath the left hand. Right hand is down on the carriage. Left foot, so same foot that was in strap, right foot, same foot that was in strap, comes up against the jump board onto the tippy toes. And we're going to kick out and then resist those springs to come in. Lengthen your leg, lift through the belly, lift through the chest and pull it in. Breathe out. Breathe in, resistance. Pick the ball up, take it to your shoulder. Next time you lengthen your right leg, can you reach the ball up overhead? Now, if at any point this feels too unstable, you just bring your hand back down onto the carriage, either with the ball underneath it for a challenge, or get rid of the ball altogether if it is too much. Lengthen, squeeze everything. We're gonna change this up. Next time you lengthen out, hold it. Just the ball, pull, push. Hold the arm long, just the leg, bend, extend. Ball only, pull, push, leg, bend, extend. If you're doing this without the ball, we're just reaching the arm in and out. If it's too much with your arm lifted, just keep working those horse kicks. We've got 3. In 2, we are gonna jump. The ball will come down. 1 more. Bring the ball down onto the carriage. A challenge, hand on the ball. To make it easier, remove the ball altogether. Let's start to jump away from the jump board. Squeeze through that right leg. Lift through the belly. If you can, lift the leg every time you jump. Squeezing through the glute, the hamstring. Keep your low back stable by pulling the belly into the spine and breathing out with every jump away for 6, 5, 4, 3, woo, 2, halfway pulses in 1. That's it. Can you maybe reach your arm back up overhead? A little bit more tension on that spring. Push your bottom back, lift the belly, the chest. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, glutes on fire. Whew, come and sit on your carriage. Let's just take a very quick minute to breathe here. You're going to take the right ankle up and over the left knee. Maybe a little press against that knee, stretching out through the glutes. We're straight onto the other side. I told you we're going to be moving fast. So break is over. Come back down and lay on your back. Ooh. Take the ball straight underneath the left foot. Hands relax down beside you. Right leg comes to tabletop. Single leg press. Out and in. This is your recovery time, really. It's a slow movement. Belly's working. But we have an opportunity to breathe deep in and out. Regain control of the breath. Bring the heart rate back down ever so slightly to more of a resting heart rate. Pull the belly into the spine. Keep your knee over the hips. Hands come up to your temples or behind your head, and we're going to curl up and over as we press away. Bring it in, lengthen your leg over the jump board. So press out, bring the knee in, rotate towards it, lengthen the leg, lower the head down. Keep your pelvis nice and still so that deep core is working, wrapping hip bone to hip bone, belly button to spine. As you curl up, you're bringing your elbow towards your knee, you're opening your chest. Whew. All right, let's add our little combo. Press out, hold it. Reach the left arm past the right thigh. Pulse up, up, hold it. Leg lengthens and pulls. Then we come all the way down. Curl up and over. Reach the arm. Pulse up, up. Leg goes long and in. Bring it all the way down. Keep your chest lifted. Keep your hips stable. Beautiful. Belly into spine here. Rib pulls to opposite hips. We're trying to get a little bit of height. Stay energized through the whole body, all right? No relaxed feet, relaxed ankles, relaxed fingertips. Energy. Energy. Whew, I got a wobble. All right, 2 to go. We're going to hold up and stick with that combination. That's it. 1 more, press out, hold it here. Pulse, pulse, leg, and repeat. Pulse, pulse, leg, and repeat. Lift, lift, just the leg. Ooh, let's go for 4. For 3. 2. Stay stable through those hips. Last one here. And we're going to come down, grab the ball straight in behind the right knee. It's a fast transition. Hands relax down into your jumps. As you jump, pull your belly in. Hold that ball in place. Keep your knee over your hips. Breathe out. Breathe in. Hands up to the temples. Add your curl. Keep your chest lift if you can. Support your head, but the chest stays high. You twist towards the right as you jump. Twist back center as you catch with that left foot nice and soft. Chin tucked, chest up, rotate, twist. Beautiful. We've got 6. We've got 5, 4, 3, 2. Halfway hold. In 1. Hold it in. Keep your rotation through the chest. Little pulses in and out. Chest is open. Eye gaze maybe looks towards your elbow. 6, 5, 4. Hold it. 3, 2. Hold it still. Reach your left arm past the right thigh. Pulse it up. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And come all the way down. Whew. All right. We're rotating over to the right side. Ball's coming straight underneath our rib cage here. Bottom to the back of the carriage. Tuck your knees forward. Whoops. Reach and grab your... Oh, actually, I forgot our abs. Come back on your back, guys. My bad. Right hand in the strap. Ball against the thigh. Legs come up to tabletop. Pull the hip bones in towards each other. Lucky I didn't miss that out. and sweep the hands down and up. Breathe out, sweep your hand. Breathe in, lift the arm. So keep the rib cage drawn down, the belly into the spine. Reaching through the fingertips, shoulders away from the ears. Finding that stillness here in your breath. Can we curl up as we sweep the arm, lengthen the right leg long, pull it in and lower down. Lengthen everything, draw the belly in. Let's add that 2 pulse into the ball. So curl up, hold it, push, push, draw it in. Curl up, reach, hold it, bring it in. That's it. Push, push, draw it in. Nice work. Let's go for 3. Draw down through the belly. Remember, not resisting with the thigh. 2. Last one, hold it up here. Pulse twice, lift and lower the leg. Lift, lower. Stable through the low back. Work within your range. Your mobility through the hamstrings matter here. You don't want to tuck the pelvis. 4, 3, 2. Whew. Last one, just pulses. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it home. All right, now we roll over onto the right side. Whew. She's sweaty. Take the ball underneath the rib cage, bottom to the back of the carriage, knees tuck forward, long loop over your top foot. All right, we want to lift up away from the ball, lift up out of that shoulder. If you need to, eye gaze down. If you really need to, lay down, ball under the head. Leg comes up to tabletop and we're driving the heel towards the jump board. Inhale, bend it in. Exhale, lengthen and squeeze your bottom. Resist that strap and lengthen to squeeze. Resist, resist, lengthen, squeeze. Keep your leg up, aiming towards the top half of that jump board so that we've got nice height through the leg and we're really getting into the outer glute muscles, wrapping around our hips there. Really squeeze your bottom as you press back. Add your pulses in. Pull, pull, and lengthen. Second side is always going to burn that little bit more just because we fatigued our stabilizing muscles, okay? The original side we worked is fatigued. So now we have to work even harder to keep moving. Pull, pull. That's it. You find control in these pulses, especially when you're working light springs. If you pulse fast, you're going to lose control of your carriage. So small, small, and drive. 3 more. Breathe through it. Lift the waist, lift out of the shoulder. 2. We've got those kicks forward in 1. Last drive through the heel. Pull it in, kick straight forward, curl your heel back in. So you're kicking out in front of you and then you're pulling the heel back towards the bottom like a hamstring curl. Beautiful. There will be a little bit of movement through your carriage, but not too much. Ooh, let's go. Fall like this, then into bicycles. We are almost there, guys. 3. That's it. 2. Ouch. Last one. Draw it in, kick forward, bicycle the leg. Long to the jump board. Pull in, kick forward. Squeeze it long. Pull and kick forward. Draw up out of that waist for me. Pull away from the shoulders. We've got 4. Long sweep. 3. Keep that knee above your strap as you bend in. 2. Ouch. Last one. Bend it in. Kick forward, toes down, pulse it up. Press into your strap, lift the heel. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my gosh. Give the bum a tap. All right. Strap off the foot. We are so close, guys. We're going ball underneath the right hand. Left toes up against that jump board. Soft through your elbows, lengthen through the leg, and then resist to come back in. Exhale, press out. Inhale, slowly in. Bring your ball to your shoulder and reach if it's there for you. So remember your options. You can keep your hand down on your carriage if it's too much, using that opposite arm reaching. You can either rest your hand on the ball or you can get rid of the ball altogether. All right, breathe out, reach, breathe in, draw it home. All right, into our combination on the next one. Reach out, hold out, just the ball, pull, push. Just the leg, bend, extend. Ball, pull, push. Leg, bend, extend. That's it. We're going to go 10 seconds like this. Then we are jumping. Last round of jumps, guys. Everything you've got. Find that energy. 5, 4, 3. Ball will come down or away in 2. Last one. Bring the ball down or get it away. Start to jump. Point through the toes. Squeeze your leg, your hamstring, your glute, everything. Maybe lift the leg up as you jump. Have control, more control than what I have of your carriage. Woo, that's it, 10 seconds. And then we pulse halfway. Last round of jumps. Squeeze your bum. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Halfway in, little pulses. Reach your arm if you can. Gain some tension, some length on that spring. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bring it all the way down. Let's stretch out that glute. Oh, my days. Giving your bum a little bit of relief here. Whew. Guys, we are almost done. I'm going to do a quick time check. Amazing. All right. Last little bit of work. I want you to drop your springs down to one light or one extra light spring. This time, the lighter you go, the harder it's going to be. I'm going to go on an extra light spring. If you are a core gun, you could probably do this without any springs at all. I don't know, it's definitely possible. I definitely teach it like that to some people, but I'm going to go quarter spring. I am still just 6 months postpartum, so be a real girl. Ball's going to come in between the inner thighs and you're going to come back and kneel on your carriage. Get that ball nice and high in between the inner thighs so you've got load through them. Curl your toes onto that mattress, or if you have a platform at the end of your machine, go onto the platform. You might need to move your jump board. If you need to, go ahead and do so. You can come to the hands or you can come to the forearms. I encourage you to stay on the hands if it's there for you, okay? If your wrists are hurting, come down to the forearms. Soften elbows, rotate them back. We're going to lift the knees up to a hover and then tap them down. You can take a break if you need to. Otherwise, this little kiss of the knees, little lift, little kiss down, little lift up, pulling up through the belly. Last bit of work. Find that energy in your body. Add 2 squeezes at the top. Lift, squeeze, squeeze the ball. Tap or rest. Lift, squeeze, squeeze. Tap or rest. All right, shoulders down. Keep your eye gaze on that headrest. Let's add a plank. Lift, squeeze, squeeze. Press out, pull in, tap or rest. Lift, squeeze, squeeze. Press out and in. Tap or rest. I'm not going to be able to talk soon. Pull in through the belly. Close down your rib cage here. Lift, squeeze, squeeze. Can you take away the tap? Pull in. Find the box. Squeeze, squeeze. Press out. And in. And out. That's it. 10 seconds like this. In 6, we're going to hold in for just ball squeezes. 4, 3, 2, 1, squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. 10, 9, 8, do not drop. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, hold it, press out, find your plank. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh my days. Let yourself rest all the way down. Take the ball out, pop it out of the way. Knees wide, and we find a child's pose. Deep breaths. Take both hands over to the right side. Lengthen the left side of the body. Take both hands over to the left side. Lengthen the right side of the body. Coming up out of your 4-point kneel, we're going to bring our feet back down where we started on the floor next to our machines. This time feet a little wider than hip width apart. I want you to fold forward in between your legs. Let your head hang heavy. Lift your bottom up so you're in a standing forward fold. Head heavy, hands heavy, knees are soft. Maybe take a little sway from side to side. Come through center. Take a breath in, soften your knees more. As you exhale, slowly rebuild your spine, bone by bone. Our arms and head lift. Last, reaching up, inhale. Reach forward, fold forward. And a little sway at the bottom. Coming through center, inhale, soften your knees more. Exhale, rebuild your spine. Last time, super slow. Stacking one vertebrae at a time. Your head is the last thing to lift. Your shoulders roll back. And we are done. Sweaty, energetic, jump/balance stability class today. I hope you loved it, guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe so that you can see more workouts soon. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again.